Good evening and welcome back to the Republic News Network. I'm Captain Shaq, and tonight, our top stories. Relations continue to worsen between the Republic and the Executive Committee, the de facto rulers of the Union of Eldrad. In the last 6 months after first contact, each diplomatic overture has turned into a fiasco, with Chairwoman Claus of Indigo refusing to negotiate with the Republic's diplomatic team. The chairwoman continued to use the fear of outsiders corrupting their culture to gain political support from their own population. Risking war to gain power seems to be the norm for the Union. Information has leaked from the Galactic Empire that they're dealing with similar issues. The Union has decided to close their borders to any incoming traffic. The Senate, in response, has decided to close our own borders. The system of Babylon has been chosen to house the Babylon Station, in orbit over the 5th planet in the sector. The station's official goal is to act as a base for diplomacy. When Republic Fleet Command was asked why the station was being armed with the latest in weapons and shielding, First Admiral Damian Rath answered, "People are always more polite when you're holding the biggest stick." Relations with the Galactic Empire are still on edge. The Empire sees the Republic as mostly in the way, as if it can't expand if we don't move or join. Time, they say, time will show us how the Emperor is the true ruler of the galaxy. The first destroyer-class vessels have entered service. Good luck, Captain Cobalt of the High Wind, Captain Bay of the Spearhead, and Captain Doe of the Unknown. With two hostile empires so close to Republic space, military buildup seems inevitable. Freedom, as we are all too well aware, isn't free, but at a cost of constant vigilance. My name is Captain Shaq. Thanks for watching. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome back to Stellaris and the grand campaign as the Galactic Republic, still bordering the Galactic Empire. Sorta, kinda. We don't actually have any borders touching just yet, but we're getting there as they continue to expand farther and farther out. Welcome, everybody. So, let me get the UI turned back on. Things have changed substantially. We'll go ahead and unpause, let speed time move slowly. Okay, so we have the Union of Eldrad down in the south, and they hate us with a fiery, fiery passion that cannot be underestimated. If I go ahead and I open this, let's turn on information so we can get like resource stats and all that. They're down to 185. They absolutely hate our guts for a variety of reasons. They're xenophobic, we're xenophiles. They're materialists, they're fanatic xenophobes. I don't even know what to do about these guys, and chances are they're gonna go to war with us. Now, we had another research finish. Now, what's interesting is we're building up a relationship slowly with the Galactic Empire. Now, I'm not quite sure if we're gonna be able to, like, keep that positive, because if we pop into the Galactic Empire and we see what they've got to say, even with our efforts, we've said, hey, we'll make sure that your people stay independent and safe, as long as you aren't douchebags. Even with that, they really hate the fact that we're egalitarian rabble, right? We believe in everyone is equal, and that is not how the Empire sees it in the least. We'll see, though. Maybe we can get their ethics to shift over time, or maybe we can go over there and bring them a big bag of freedom. We'll find out what happens. One of the many moons circling Jundius 9 has a terminal orbit. It will soon collide with a gas giant in what is sure to become a massive impact event. This event has been millions of years in the making, and it is a startling coincidence that the impact has been fated to occur just after a visit by one of our ships. Many of the scientists we observed they recorded the event, but we only have a narrow window before it's too late. Observe moon impact. Yeah, okay, I'm down with that. Where's the location of that? I mean, you're already there, so I'm gonna keep you there to continue to observe the explosion. I kinda wish, if this is it the case? Does it actually, like, happen? What's the time frame on this? 9 days. Let's see, does the moon actually explode? There is a moon here. It's 9 Alpha. I kinda want the moon to go away when this happens. So it's in a terminal orbit. Well, hell, we very rarely use the cinematic camera. And that's just too bad, I think. Because it is a very pretty game. Terminal orbit moon, it's just gonna poof. I like that it's partially in the ring formation.
A special project has concluded.
A special project has concluded. Now we've got scientists all over the place. We actually need to give some new assignments out because it looks like everybody's finished their jobs. The archaeologists investigating the Voltam orbit complex above Starfall 3 have stumbled upon an interesting find. They managed to recover a partial copy of what was apparently a fairly popular multi-user virtual reality game enjoyed by billions of Volturium across their empire. You know, we've gotten this narrative so far, this ancient empire that's they were all about their vibes, their VR, their Oculus Rifts. So, although the game takes place in a fictional and highly satirized version of the contemporary society, it has proved an invaluable source of information. Did we just find an alien version of South Park or something? Weird. We did get one more of the artifacts, continuing to research those. All right, well, how much time do you have left? 22, we got a little bit of time. Construction ships, I know I have a ton of jobs for you guys. In the Tenbu system, yes, we did rename this system because the last name was dumb. Get going. Now, we also renamed the Babylon system. Our last best hope for peace. Well, the reason being, it is the border world between the Eldrad, the Union of the Eldrad, and the Galactic Empire in the south. And we're not going to expand, I don't think, any farther than here. Part of me wanted to go after this desert world. We could potentially claim it, but I don't think that's the best choice at the moment. Ooh, we're also investigating a graveyard over here, apparently. Yeah, graveyard expedition. Curious to see what that is. So when they start expanding, and they already have at the Humph system, they will be bordering us in one more sector as they expand. Now, the reason that I wanted to stop here is so these two have to share a border so they can get on the hate train and hate each other even more. So maybe there'll be a war here. Maybe we can have a united enemy. What brings together two potential foes better than a third party to punch in the face? That's Captain Shack diplomacy, deep thoughts. Deep thoughts from Captain Shack. Okay, so science ships. Let's get you guys sent out here. Potentially habitable, you say? Yes. Quite right. Go ahead and research that. Now, there's a wormhole here, and I don't think this is going to be the case, but how cool would it be if that wormhole was gatewayed to... No, this is a gateway system. I did this last stream, too, or last recording, too. This is not a wormhole, Shack. This is a gateway. This is an ancient, strange device floating around in space that probably shouldn't be activated because, you know, I saw Event Horizon. I know how this goes. All right, let's go ahead and unpause. Unpause and get you guys some more orders. Where are you? Oh, the ye old don't shoot completed. Me ship. You have a mission. Research that anomaly that you found. Ebonhawk, what are you doing? Sitting on your butt. Bemilana. Now, there was some talk about, Shack, go up to the nebula. Scan down the nebula and claim all the things. I mean, I kind of want to and I kind of don't. There are some resources up there that could be fairly valuable. You're researching right now. I'm gonna send Bemilana and the Ebonhawk far out into the desert crowd. The reason that I didn't want to, go ahead and explore. We need to make contact with other races. I want to see what else is going on in the galaxy. I am very well aware that I can put them on auto explore, and they'll go out and they'll do their own thing. At the moment, I like micromanaging them. It gives me something to do in this portion of the game.
Construction completed.
I want to prioritize certain things. I don't trust
the
them as far as I can throw.
project has concluded.
Now, if you remember, actually at the Babylon system, helping defend our territories is... why didn't you zoom in on the thing I actually have go to? Selected. We have a selection of Raider-class pirate ships. Get out of my way. With really bizarre weaponry slapped to the top of them. We got these from an event, so we've got specialized ships. Part of me wants to assign the rest of the defense fleet down there. The Grand Fleet. By the way, we've got a few more captains that have joined us. Welcome, Captain Cobalt to the High Wind, Captain Bay of the Spearhead, and Captain John Doe of the Unknown. You guys are all now part of the fleet and your destroyers because you're awesome, which I can totally zoom in on you right now so we can see our first destroyers. They're actually right here, really close to these twin suns. It's really bright, guys. I don't know why you're parked here. Oh yeah, I told you to go here. Our first Arquintans have come up the line. We can make some dreadnoughts as well. I haven't felt the need to build them just yet. We haven't seen anything that needs those heavy guns. Everybody seems to be using corvettes. Actually, I don't know what everybody's using. I haven't seen enemy fleets yet. I guess we'll burn that bridge when we come to it because we're already at max fleet cap. Anyways, the team under Science Officer Actius Luna of the Frostbite has finished their expedition on Ragna 4 or 6 and returned to the Frostbite. Thankfully, the starship's graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years, and there are yet things to discover. A permanent science outpost in orbit would be a great boon to our shipyard. Ooh, yes. +3 engineering, bunch of experience for our scientists, and we get 350 off the top for engineering tech. Hell yes. Where are you right now? That means I need to send a construction ship to to your current location. There you are. Oh, you're all the way down there. Oh, man. I mean, I guess I could expand this way. It wouldn't be a big deal. It wouldn't really change my original plan much. It wouldn't. It wouldn't change my plan at all, actually. Continue to scan the system down. Yeah, and then I do want to pick up more engineering, because we're already over our Empire Sprawl by a considerable amount, so it's lowering how fast we're getting research, so we need to counteract that by picking up as much research as we can. Speaking of research and problems, Pandora Prime, you're fine. Core Worlds, I'm just checking everybody out here. How you doing? You got one job available. We need to make you a specialized structure as soon as you get to a population of 40. And that's gonna be because we're really low on, what were we low on? Consumer goods? Was that our problem? Stability's doing okay. Everybody seems to be all right. I think we're fine. I think we're fine here. We're all fine here. We're just eating a little bit of minerals. Nothing too crazy. All right, you're fine. Bastion, what are you up to? You could build your, nope, you already have it. You need overcrowding, you need more housing. Really? I've got you building more agricultural districts. Building these agricultural districts, did they give us housing? They give us a little bit, right? Yeah, they give us +2. More farms for the farming gods. I can't build more why can't I build more farms? Oh, we're actually out of minerals completely because we built those 3 cruisers, or destroyers, excuse me. We built those 3 destroyers and they ate all of our mineral input. Wow, we could.
Construction completed.
We're also low on alloys too. That was expensive, damn. All right, well, you don't need it now. Your construction just finished, but it's something to think about. We need to let our minerals kind of build back up. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're not gonna build anything new there. Man, this world has 3 separate Arctic, Alpine, and Tomb worlds. I want terraforming tech. We could go crazy with terraforming tech. Remember, we've stacked pretty high our, and I wanna continue to stack it, our growth rate on our worlds. That was our whole plan, was to we're cloning citizens left and right. We have no qualms about it.
The special project has concluded.
Marvelous. We have we were successful in our attempt to record the collision between Janus 9 and its moon. Aw, did I miss, is it still there? Tell me the moon is gone. Where are you? Where are you at? Ah, the moon's still there. Bummer. Okay. The event was captured from several different angles and transmitted live throughout our space. Most importantly, our scientists under the leadership of the Exile were able to record a large amount of valuable physics data. Excellent, and you got some more experience. Good for you, good for you. It's a resource of Tabana gas out there. Not super interested in that right now. Still have 2 sectors that need to be scanned down. So when you're done doing this, I want you to go survey this and survey this. Give us another world that's worth colonizing, all right? I don't ask for much. I just ask for everything. Get it done. Get it done. How are our factions doing? Generating a little bit for us.
We have
not too much.
detected an anomaly.
Can we do anything to up this? Form of Federation. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Okay. Enslaved? Oh, Enclave Incorporated. Keep an enclave station within our borders. An enclave. You want me to keep an enclave? Don't we know of a couple of enclaves? Even if it was just rushing out there, the extra influence would go a long way to do a number of things for us. We haven't scanned this, we just keep ignoring it. We should probably go over there and do that too. Hey you, oh, you are already researching the anomaly? You should do all of the anomaly things. Yeah, there's one here. And I think that might have been it in the ones near us. There's nothing in our boundary unless it's something up here. Which they're gonna claim all this, by the way, because Sanctuary, if you remember, is a gigantic trove of death and destruction. We do want to take this. I think it's my life goal in this campaign. I'll go ahead and pause while we're doing this, to free the sentients that potentially live aboard this ring station. Dun, 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 dun. Copyright claim. Dun, 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 dun. Light show. The science officer, Corin, reports that the luminous waves coursing through the ice that blankets SEO-4 is of alien origins. Some ancient battle has deposited scattered wreckage of an alien fighter on the frozen planet, and only the exposed core of its main weapons remains intact. It seems this alien race used lasers, somewhat more advanced than the ones currently in use by citizen fleets. And the fizzling innards periodically discharge low-powered lasers into the ice. Oh, okay, so it's making the ice underneath glow because it's literally firing, it's discharging. Interesting. We've gained blue laser technology.
Concluded.
We've gained free blue laser technology. That's actually really useful. Blue lasers will have a different damage output. So it'll be better against, like, what is it? They're good against armor, aren't they? I may have that completely reversed. We'll look when we go back to redesign our ships, when we start looking at things like potential war efforts and whatnot. Now, Babylon, that space station that we threw out in the middle of nowhere for diplomatic relations that can't possibly explode in our face. I kind of want to put a trade station on you, but I think that's a stupid idea, and I should probably put gun batteries on you. Galactic ambition, minus 20%. Really? What does this actually do? Ship hull points, starbase modifier, ship hull points, armor hull points, protection range, and trade protections. It's all trade protection, but we don't have any trade out here. I don't think we get trade unless we build a trade station. Yeah, see, there's 3 trade here. We're not actually getting any of it. Construction ship, come on over to Babylon, lock down those resources for us. We are gonna continue to upgrade the station as we get the opportunity. I'm just trying to figure out what the best thing is here to do. Babylon. We put crew quarters, it would lower our ship upkeep. And we could bring the fleet down here to just sit on the system. A disruption field generator will lower enemy hit points. Which is pretty nice, actually. 20% lower on that. Lower their speed. Communications jamming technology, defense supergrid. Gives 8+ platforms, defensive platforms. That's actually not bad either. That's something to say. I mean, instead of going for like 20% less shields, we could go ham. Why don't we go for the defense grid? Can we even build defenses? We can build defense grids. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning that way. Let's go with defense grid supercomputer and just go ham on 50% weapon range. Oh, for the station, not for the rest of the fleet. I gotcha. Reach out and just reach out and somebody. How about we? That's a lot of resources I don't have. If we go supercomputers, because like if we even build the ones defaults we've got right now, yeah, 240. We can build 1 at the moment, and our cap is 6. We're not gonna be able to use that anytime soon. And we are gonna upgrade the station eventually. So let's go ahead and go with the shield. I think lower enemy shield hit points. Sublight speed minus 20% on hostile ships. That actually might be better because they're using corvettes, which is all about speed. I know I'm waffling. I'm waffling right now. I apologize. I really do. No, we'll go for the pure, just shield for now. We'll do it. We're gonna go with that. And we're gonna pick up weapons technology. Trade hub. Give me the trade hub. I want those resources. Okay, those will build us more warships. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of buying warships,
anomalous readings
I would
registered.
feel better if we transferred a little of this energy credits over to our mineral stockpile. So let me get like 500 minerals just to have them in the bank, just there. What do we got? Abandoned gateway. An ancient space station of some kind has been located at the edge. Zoom in on it. Oh, it really is on the edge too. Oh man, this used to be the Mass Effect universe, who knew? An ancient space station of some kind has been located at the edge of the Qua Vi system. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the station indicates that it may be a gateway of sorts, part of a theoretical network of similar stations that at some point have allowed for near instantaneous travel between different points of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, its current state of disrepair, it's a bit of both, has rendered it unusable. We could restart it, yeah. All right, good to know, good to know. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings on a planet. Go ahead and send down the probes. Probes deployed. Done. And yeah, keep scanning that sector. I want to know
System
what's there.
survey
Don't
concluded.
shoot me. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? There's a maelstrom up there. I want to know about the Maelstrom. Go scan that. Where's our ship that we sent on an epic adventure? Oh, you're still on it, okay. Gonna go and unpause. We got a lot going on this episode. Who closed what borders? Diplomatic communication from the Galactic Empire. No. We have allowed you to move about freely in our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. No, come on. We've got communication established. Why? Has it gone to shit that quickly? No.
We are being hailed.
We're being hailed. We got problems. We got non-aggression pacts. What the hell is... Okay, hang on a minute. We've received a transmission from the King's Lost Servitors. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open. Intriguing. What's their location? Oh, what the shit. I'm gonna read this in their voice, okay?
Before we supplanted them, we were created to serve an organic civilization much like your own. It is our goal to preserve and protect sapient organic life from itself, if necessary. We fulfill all of the material needs of the organic individual under our care, while providing a safe environment where they can live happily and uncomplicated lives. Roger, roger.
Okay, so there's the King's Lost Servitors. If you remember, these guys were briefly in our last campaign. I reused a few people, but we've pushed time forward, so everything's a little different because it's been like thousands of years. The king was actually part of our government. No, this was the one before the last campaign, right? This was the Armco playthrough. They tried to break away as their own like droid rebellion. And I guess they've continued to survive somehow. So autonomous service grid. Oh shit, they are a Gestalt consciousness. We are delighted to meet you, kings. What's their location? We'll come back to you, Empire. I know you closed your borders. I'm a little perturbed by it. Because you're not even angry at us. You're just like, well, you know, I see how it is. Why are you wasting our time? The Galactic Empire did not grow great by listening to the wontons what? Why, guys? Your technology is inferior. Bring it. I guess it's just, we're down to 15. It's actually gotten better and they closed their... Why did you do that? Why? Okay, anyways. The Lost Servitors are to the north. Interesting. We have a non-aggression pact. Greetings, citizen. The King's Lost Servitors formally request the introduction of a non-aggression pact with the Galactic Republic in order to improve mutual security. You want a what? A non-aggression pact. Yeah, I could agree to that. Nice to finally meet someone who's not trying to outright kill us, though you're trying to protect us in a way that sounds like lock us in a closet. It's not really it's not the greatest. Hey, there's xenophiles too. No, we're xenophiles. They are just neutral to us. Whatever. Cool, you be you. You be you, Mr. Robot. Empire, why are you doing this to me? Why are you so frustrating? Is there anything we can do to like better this relationship between us? Revoke guarantee. We even have a freaking guaranteed independence, which I'm hoping is going to continue to build up. Is that only +10? I mean, that's a pretty big guarantee. Let's see. They'll never agree to that, apparently. Because of distance. Yeah, that's not going to be a problem soon. We can do a trade deal. Actually, trade deal, do you have any more? Let me read this and get rid of it. The micro-singularity. A micro-singularity recently intersect Genesis 6, passing straight through the core and emerging on the other side of a planet. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly, in a way that defies our current scientific method. We have some more research that can be done. I'd like to get some information, potentially communication links between any unknown empires. Would you be willing? No, because you're that guy. Gotcha. What about you, servitors? You're out in the middle and... You're out in the middle of there. Middle of nowhere. Okay, we'll give it 10 years to let our relationship grow. What do we got? Space amoebas. Nobody gives a crap about space amoebas.
Construction completed.
Oh, there's 14 minerals there. 14 minerals there. I want it. I want it.
Completed.
Build this, and then as soon as that's done, we'll build another one. Construction ship down to the south. You finished. You can't take advantage of that, though, sadly. Ooh, extra power. How are you doing, power? Yeah, I know we're expanding a lot, and we need to up our research capabilities. Considerable amount. Are you short on housing? Oh, you can build more. I get you. Well, you're gonna be our power output planet, which you are making us 54 power at the moment. You are amazing. Please never change. Didn't we have... We do have gene clinics. Now, gene clinics will give us a plus 10% population growth, which is something I'm very interested in. Stability can be reduced by conditions such as overcrowding, low amenities, and crime. Do we have low amenity? Where's our amenity count? It should be on this list somewhere. Totally having a brain fart right now. What's our growth rate? 4.5 a month. You would do well to have a gene clinic early on, because you'd grow faster. 10% is a lot. And we have these on every single one of our planets. You also produce amenities. Pfft, okay, gene clinics, and go. Really, you produce amenities? Plus 10 amenities, yeah. Yes, I like it. All right, get it done. Get it. You are eating all of our food, stop it.
System survey concluded.
System survey concluded. All right. Through hard work and experience, scientist Rachel Bean has developed a new skill. Industry expert. Oh, very cool. Clear, clear, clear. I'm pretty happy with this. Construction ship, go on out here and claim this sector.
Research concluded.
I need you to set up a supply base. Ooh, what do we got? We got our new ceramic armor. Time to refit the entire group. Oh, turbo laser research chain. Ah, but strongholds. Why do you make me choose between such cool things? Why do you hate me? Does anybody ever take planet build speed? Ever? Yeah, I get it's 25% faster and that's kind of nice, but honestly, who throws a shoe? I'm going down the turbo laser tree. I'm not gonna stay defensive this time. Last time we did that. We're going aggressive. This is turbo lasers. This is gonna open up, I hope, kyber crystals for us. Yeah, so let's do it. All right, so that reminds me. Let's get to redesigning and upgrading the fleet, shall we? Fleet designer. Ship designer. All right, so we have tier 2 on that, and we have tier 2 armor technology on. We haven't gotten any new weapons technology, have we, other than blue laser beams? Minus 50, plus 50, average damage 7.14. Average damage 2.97. Ooh. Oh yeah, I looked at the medium one. I was comparing the wrong thing. 2.83, 2.97, plus 50% armor damage. Doesn't have the weakness to shields. Yeah, small blaster turrets are the way we're gonna continue to go. As for our medium weapons, we don't have a blaster higher than, Go blue laser beams. I think it's a bit more fitting with the Republic, right? Shooting blue lasers. Yeah. All right, equal class. You've been upgraded. Congratulations. You are an auto build, and you're an awful auto build. That's a little better, but not great. Control craft. Blue laser beams. Thank you very much. Go ahead and save you. Yes. Right. I didn't actually finish this design. None of that. None of that shenanigans. Boop, 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 boop. Picket bow. No, go heavy hitter. Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll put a blue laser there. That's what I'm talking about. Can't actually update you. You're supposed to be auto upgrading anyways, and you weren't doing it. Okay. So we have the fleet upgraded with our tier 2 armor, 65 extra armor points. These are our patrol craft. We haven't actually gotten too deep into that system yet. I want to, though. I definitely want to. That's what would be cool if we could, like, colonize some of these farther systems. Okay, let's get the fleet upgraded. Upgrade your faces, if we have the technology. Do we not change the corvettes? Why are none of these hot classes being upgraded? Designer. Oh, because we didn't upgrade them, because we're bad. And by we, I mean me. Boop, boop. Boop. You're gonna continue to rock and roll with those proton torpedoes? Yeah. Shit, this ship design does not have enough power. Oh God, is it really maxing power? What? These don't even take power, do they? No, armor doesn't take power. You may have to remove the shields? I even have the power booster and I still can't run this? Are you kidding me? Crap baskets, we're gonna need a better reactor. We've actually, for the first time in a long time, ever maxed our power output. Shit. All right, forget it. Continue to use the current design. I can't use that new one yet. Not until we get new technology. Through hard work and experience, Science Officer Vespa of the Corellian Remnant has developed a new skill. New World's Trait. All right, you guys have done pretty well for yourselves. You're not scanning anything yet. I wanna know what these systems are, even if we're not gonna actually scan them. Empire, I don't know why you guys are, I know why you guys are a bunch of jerk bags. I may have to come over there and give you some freedom. I had that nebula research to get extra, I think it's extra power from nebulas, but we didn't end up going that direction.
Construction completed.
It's a little tempting though.
System survey concluded.
Can't upgrade you guys already have cooler technology than us.
We have detected an anomaly.
Anomaly detected. Oh, nice picture, I like it. So, an unknown phenomena has been discovered near the Kelvin maelstrom. It is causing light to be frequently refracted and even blocked out. Go ahead and research it. Carry on. Ah, you know what would be a good name for a ship? Wayward Sun. Then I could tell it to carry on all the time. 10% of my audience
Ship
is gonna get
upgrades
that.
applied.
Womp womp.
Knowledge is the key
All right,
to
the
the
fleet is
universe.
upgraded. What are we at on
Construction
fleet
completed.
power? That didn't do as much as I had anticipated. 1.3, ooh, you don't say. Station output is done. Got a little bit more research. Oh, fusion reactors, yeah. Ooh, energy grid overload. Oh, da. We're building up that economy. That economy will keep us alive. That economy will be great, I hope. So we're gonna go with the energy capacitor because we can pop one down on one of our worlds and get even more research coming out of it. I hope I'm not playing too much of the long game without worrying about the short term because we got issues, you know? We got problems. Crystalline asteroid. Wait, where are you right now? What are you scanning? Oh. What is this? The Lavaxka system is home to an unusually dense asteroid belt that is displaying some unique properties. Several of the large asteroids are covered in crystal outcroppings because it suggests the presence of extremely rich gas deposits. Oh, look at them. Oh, look at them. They actually are covered in weird shenanigans. However, long-range sensors are tracking periodic movement, what appears to be several small objects, possibly spacecraft in the dense field. Something isn't right. What's going on up here? Go ahead and scan the system, though. The frostbite, I'm sure you're gonna be fine. You just head on in there. Just head on in there and scan the whole sector. You'll be fine.
Construction completed.
That'll be all right. I'm not worried about it. I think this is, if you remember, I think it was the season, not last season, the season before that, where we had that sector with all the like bugs that came out of the rocks. Hey, at least this time we're not bordering right next to it, like we were last time. It was like almost in our territory. It was kind of like Sanctuary is for us. Anyways, we've encountered some form of alien vessel in the Womjiam system. These strange objects have been flagged as the Leotan. What are they? Show me. Whoa. Whoa. Big fleets, too. I don't think we're gonna scan those right now. They're pretty far from our territory. I'm less interested than you would think. Gaia World? Go, 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 go. I wanna know more. Tell me more. You go, you stick your face in that and find out what it is. He's scanning an Arctic world right now, and I'm like, new mission right now, Gaia World. We're gonna beeline for that. I will send a construction ship out there, and we're just gonna call dibs. We'll call it, oh my God, do we have a Bastion yet? Tell me we don't have a Bastion planet yet. We have Babylon. We do have Bastion shit. Never mind. And we have Sanctuary too. All the good rebel names. For the planet that was far out in the wildlands that the rebels had as a super secret base. And people would say, oh, you know, so-and-so isn't dead. He went off to Sanctuary. That's what it was, Sanctuary. And some people thought, oh, it was just a myth. Keep morale up. Some kind of burrowing silicon-based life forms inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Avium 3. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there's evidence to suggest they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable material to the surface. Intriguing. Is that in my territory? Probably should have clicked the button and figured out where that was.
Research concluded.
Go ahead and build that. Whoa. Where? Wow. What are we looking at? Oh, it's the Maelstrom. I love that our science ship's just like, I'm gonna go up in that. That sound? Like, let me pause the music. Listen to that. Let's just take a moment and listen to that craziness. Oh, that's creepy. All right. That is super creepy. An anomaly found close to the Kelvin Maelstrom, however unlikely, appears to be some type of rift in space. It's possible the great mass of the Kelvian Maelstrom somehow caused it, but its nature is beyond our understanding. The rift not only refracts and blocks light, but seems to actually draw it in and then push it out repeatedly, as if we're breathing photons. It is likely the immense gravitational pull of the rift has at some point inhaled in other things as well. We should exercise extreme caution. Keep a close watch until we know more. It can be studied from a safe distance. The don't shoot me's at risk. Leave now. Keep a close watch. I'd like to know more. This is also a sector, let's turn the music back on. And also the sector that's giving us disengaged and emergency FTL jump cooldown problems. We'll keep an eye on it though. We'll keep an eye on it. What do we got here? Planetary Capital unlocked. In the Hall of Judgment building unlocked. Enforcers, Unity, Crime, Defense Armies, Base Production. It's all the cool stuff. Nice. What can we pick up? Well, food processing facility, which would be great for our, terraforming gases edict. Terraforming unlocked. Oh, shit, yeah. Should we do it? I kind of love it, and I kind of want to do it. Sorry, I left my sounds all the way up. I apologize. Yeah, fleet cap, though. This could be much more beneficial right now. I want to terraform things. We're supposed to be working on a gigantic population. We are going to be like the humans in every sci-fi. We just breed like rabbits. I don't know why that's a human thing in most sci-fis.
System survey concluded.
I was reading, there was a really long forum post a long time ago that talked about, it looked at humanity as if we were some kind of crazy monsters from the perspective of like, they live on a world with, you know, some crazy amount of gravity and can walk on hind legs and can
Construction
and have teeth for gnawing, and like they describe us, and it's so funny. I'll have to find that. I'll try to put a link in the description if I can find it. To have that perspective, the idea that like you don't know you live on a hell planet until you leave. Like we live on one of the worst planets in the galaxy kind of ideas. Somehow life has survived on this world that's been beaten to hell by asteroids over and over and over again. Like it was a really great like way of seeing things. So they've got a wormhole. They've got a wormhole. We've got a wormhole. We've got a gateway. The wormhole that I saw, I think, was like somewhere else. I don't remember. There's a wormhole somewhere. I saw one because we were talking about it. I don't want this wormhole. Actually, you guys are cool. Yeah, you guys are cool with me. We're actually positive with you guys. All right. Rivalry. Diplomatic communication with the Galactic Empire. Declared rivalry. Let us in this strike. Why are you starting this? Why do you hate? Damn it, I do not want to fight you. Holy shit. Now we're rivals. Well, I got these two rivaling me. Bordered against both of them. And we have an election underway. Oh, man. Okay, this is fine. You're 72 years old, Rathan. Yikes. Actually, all of you are kind of ancient. Rachel Bean, you better not get elected. I'll be so disappointed in you if you get elected. I have other jobs for you right now. Okay, science ship. There's a Gaia world out there. I'm about to send a freaking construction ship, just beeline him out there. Go, claim, mine. Ah, crap baskets, man. We're gonna go to war with the Empire. Like, that's happening now. There's no way to not happen. You started this.
System survey concluded.
Damn. The question is, who do we go to war with first? Like, who's gonna start it first? Because I'm not gonna start the war. Let's see. You hate me now, and you despise them. But not enough. You both, I'm in the red for both of these. Okay, well, servitors, how's your fleet? How big is your military? Oh God, we gotta find more friends. We gotta make friends. Where's our, you were the scientist ship that I'm just sending out, right? So, what's the route through here? I can go through your space, I guess. Yeah, just go. Just keep driving and never stop.
Construction completed.
This is balls. This is terrible. Build mining stations. Let's go get all that claimed. That'll be great. That is what? Fort J is 14 minerals. Mandate unfulfilled for the Chancellor. Sorry, Chancellor. And we're gonna get locked back in here. I mean, there's a route out, but only if we expand out and block in the Union. But I wanted these two bordering each other so they'd hate each other's faces. A rivalry has been declared between the Galactic Empire and the Union, Oh, good. This will actually change their. Check it out. They're down to 196. I'm at 170. 126. I'm at 170. Yeah, shit. That didn't kick that up as far as I was hoping. I need to get this down. I need them to fight each other, not fight me. How can we make this better, my friend? We're at 120. We're at 120. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at this wrong. You hate them by 126. The Union's opinion of the Galactic Empire is 126. The Galactic Empire's opinion of the Union is negative 90. Their opinion of me, our opinion of the Galactic Empire is 170. Their opinion, Galactic Empire's opinion of us is 120. All right, so it's only 120. So in the grand scheme of things, we're at 90. All right, there's a good chance for war here. I want them to fight each other so bad. You guys have no idea. We're talking this could save the campaign. We're gonna weaponize the shit out of Babylon 5. Our last best hope for victory. Oh, we should go after that stronghold tech. And you, get out of here. You need to be gun batteries, right? Ship hull points, armor protection. Yeah. Weapon that. Wait,
System survey concluded.
Weapon, yeah, gun batteries. Go. Get it done. And let's get ship design. Blah 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 blah. Ship design. Defense platform. These are our defense platforms? Are you shitting me? They're just little versions of the station we already have. That's kind of weird. We could give them missiles. Should we give them missiles? What do you give me for autocomplete? Proton torpedoes. I kind of love it. And mediums. I don't think mediums are the way to go. Let's go for 4 smalls. Autocomplete that bad boy. Yeah, no. You're still using 2.8? 2.9, my friend. 2.9. Yep. Design of that name already exists. This is the Bulwark class defense station. Thank you very much. Give me some names for stations that makes more sense. I also need a name for our first destroyer class, which is going to be using the heavy weapon at some point. Probably heavy weapon and smalls, or maybe mediums. At some point, I'm gonna need a name for that. So we've been going with a bird theme, so if you want to continue with that, I would appreciate it. Hey, you want to build something cool? You do, but you can't afford it. Okay, damn. Our bulwark, it uses Tabana. That's the trade-off with all of those. The little bit of extra firepower and the lack of the weakness is the fact that you have to spend Tabana to make it. We finally picked up our tradition. And we can pick up Faith in Science, Pop's Working Research, have their upkeep reduced by 20%. This will give us, finally, another Ascension perk, which is going to be something, and I don't know what it's going to be. I feel like this one is so important right now. All right, let's go through them real quick. Engineering, sensor range +2. Ship hyperlane detection range +4. Our technology and engineering is too arcane for others to reverse engineer. Interesting. The +2 sensor range. I wonder if they mean +2 is in hyperspace jumps? Like you can see out multiple jumps out. I don't know what the difference is there. But that would be tactically really nice. Know where the enemy fleet is and avoid them and keep hitting their resources and stuff and kind of do a backdoor war like that. That could be fun. So maybe potentially ship hyperlane detection. Actually, it's right underneath it, +4. So we could see out 4 jumps. Wow. We'll know what's going on in your empire. Interstellar Dominion, influence cost and upkeep, still not terrible. Grasp the Void. The vast expanse of the galaxy holds limitless riches for those empires that understand how to maintain their grasp on the void. Starbase capacity goes up +5. +5. We could go crazy with these. We could have a huge trade network. That's not bad, actually, especially with how extended we've become. And it would make us this chain of defense fallback points if we wanted to go that way, because we can only have 4 more at the moment, which I think we are going to go ahead and build. One vision. The true unity is achieved only with monthly unity increase, Pop. So, let's see. The unity is, okay, true unity is only achieved only when the ultimate goals of a nation and its people are one and the same. After all, a house divided against itself cannot stand. Governing the ethics attraction. Does that count? I think it does. Toward other empires, the attraction of wanting to switch over to our ethics. Let me know if it does. Nature, mastery of nature, clear blockers. Increases the number of districts, imperial prerogative. This will get our capacity up even higher. Vigor, edict ejection, leader cap, experience game, shared destiny. Trust cap goes up by 100, meaning this could allow shared destiny. This would allow us to ally with the Empire, I think. Let me know if I'm wrong about that, but with the increased cap on trust, if you notice with the Empire, we're building up trust slowly. We'll keep this paused. What is our trust count so far? Our trust isn't here. Is it because we're not trading anymore? We have a trade deal, but we don't have any trust. Let's see. Opinion is a measure of how Empire and other. It can be increased by building trust through signing diplomatic agreements or by proposing trade deals that are favorable to them. So we could build up trust. Apparently, we're not doing that, probably because our trade deal is shit. We're not going to make any claims on your territory. Offer trade deal. We could trade them something weird, something that we've got a ton of. We could even give them a little bit of food. We gave them maybe 5 food a month, which we could easily afford, and start making this like a thing. We only did 10 years last time. We're gonna give them 4 food, maybe 5. Plus 16. For them to accept our offer, there must be at least a +1. I wonder how their willingness to trade is based on 80% due to the Imperials' personality. This is a lot of food to be sending them for 10 years. Let's see how much trust it actually affords us, and maybe gives us a little bit of a break from the potential for war. You can always add more to this or take away. Confirm, send the ships full of food over, and let's let a month go by. And there you go. We've got Xenophile diplomacy +10, favorable trade deal +15, guarantee independence +10. We're not gaining any trade. Is it because of it might be because of the rivalry. If we can get this low enough, maybe we can get them. Yeah, +15 so we'd have to give them a shit ton of something to get a good trade deal from them. Now, what do you get? Offer trade deal. Can we just bribe our way? Can we Ferengi this? One time. Oh, you've got to give a lot to bounce that up. You've got to give them I'm thinking if we can end the rivalry, we can grow our trust again. And that means that we got to get them to like us. So, what is our Tabana? Tabana's at 3.5k. If we dropped on them 700 Tabana, I wonder what this would do. All right, here's the plan. I need to hear from you guys, the Senate, what we should do with this. The Empire is starting to rally its people in the idea of fighting us. We need to turn their attention toward other empires that deserve to be punched in the face. Union of Eldrad, that's what I'm thinking. Or we dig in like a mother, we dig in like a motherfucker and just stomp them. So, yeah, let me know, and particularly about the Ascension perk in the comments. Let me know what you think we should go to the comments. I'm gonna take some of those quotes, probably use them for the next intro. I normally would let this go a little bit longer, another 10 minutes, but I really want to hear from you guys because I feel like this is one of those moments where what we choose to do decides the fate of the Galactic Republic. Oh man, we're right in the middle of an asshole sandwich. Look at this. These guys and these guys, they both hate us. See you in the next one, everybody.